We welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. The well-traveled Nick Folk has us set for a start, and we are underway here in Nashville. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. They'll start with a run by Tracy. And he's got room. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. Opening quarter, his opening carry of the game, and I think they'll give it to him a few more times, as they should.
You're exactly right about that. With that type of a run, you want to repeat it many times until they show signs of stopping it. I think he did his visualization exercises before this one, and they're paying off.
And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
He'll get this into the hands of the wideout from LSU.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A big pickup of 12 yards on fourth down to keep this drive from stalling.
So the fourth down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Tracy.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Singletary trying the left side. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Remember, that was less than a yard. That was not a full yard. That defense, they were having none of it.
Yeah, the surge the offensive line was seeking actually occurred on the other side of the ball. They reestablished the line of scrimmage and stuffed them.
The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on fourth down here. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on fourth.
So this offense able to convert on fourth, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10.
They'll give this to Singletary running right. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. We're scoreless after 1. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter.
They work now on 2nd and 9. On to give, it's Tracy.
And a short gain here, down to the 22. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
To throw it is Locke. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Gano's kick is good. And the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead. Well, of course, you want to find the end zone, but, you know, you go on the road, you get 3 points. I think you take it.
Yeah, pretty good start to the day for them, don't you think? Right? You go out there, get the 3 points. Now, look, it's not going to silence this crowd, but it might take a little bit of steam out of them right off the top.
After knocking through the field goal, here's Gano back out there now for the kickoff.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. They'll fake it. Now Rudolph.
He's got a man complete. And all the way down to the 33-yard line. A big play that time for the Titans. 47 yards.
As we've seen over the years, offense coordinators will often ease their way into drives. Many of them don't want to risk a turnover or put their defense in a bad spot, but not in this case.
Not at all. Forget about easing into it. They took a shot. It worked. Out of the gun, Rudolph. Airing one out for Boyd. And oh, it'll be intercepted.
It's Deonte Banks with it. And the Giants are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Boy, the coverage there, airtight as he comes away with the interception.
Love that observation there because they were taking a shot at the end zone. But you're right about the coverage. Absolutely tremendous. And this they could clip for a training tape. Staying with him down the field, locates the football in the air, and comes away with the interception.
2nd and 9 now from the 21. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score.
From the 21, here's a 2nd down and 9.
Here's Locke to throw. Flushed out right. Able to locate his running back open downfield. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down.
This one was all about clearing space for this play to work because he's going to leak out of the backfield to his right, then angle his way up the field, and a really pretty throw to put it on him and create the big play downfield.
Tracy going to get it on 1st down.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
They'll go again with Tracy.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. A give, Singletary right side. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
Here's Locke. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
And darn right, they did something to disrupt that timing.
Locke going to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 23. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Locke off of play action. Out to his left. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Throwing now is Locke.
That one taken in by Neighbors.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, this from 34. Gano's kick is good, and they're able to double their lead just before half. It's 6-0.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
1 second, all that remains.
18, Pioneer. Last name 19. Go.
A final shot before the break. Rudolph eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
And that'll be incomplete with the penalty marker down as well. And I think he was beyond the line of scrimmage when that ball left his hand.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports.
Taken at the goal line.
And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The first carry now for Tony Pollard.
And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22. 2nd and 9.
Rudolph now to throw. Flush to his right.
A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break, contain, and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Escaping the pressure right.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
22 Linda.
Here we go, 4th down, Levis.
Being chased out left. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
It'd be hard to say that a defense wouldn't be ready for a 1st down run. When you can gain that kind of yardage against a defense that's really kind of geared to stop that play, your confidence has to rise, and now you've actually opened up your playbook. If you want to throw the ball now for play action, you're good to go.
Oh, and fine work there. 10 at the 11. On the handoff, running left, Singletary. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
He gets this down to the 3, but no further. Brought the power run out of the bag and got a couple extra yards with it. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. 3rd down, here's Tracy.
He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
So the snap will come from the 3, but remember, they don't need the touchdown. They can get the 1st down if they get a yard, and the ball gets to the 2. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. They'll try the field goal now with Graham Gano. From the right hash in a bit of a tight angle. Gano's kick is good, and that will make this a 9-point lead.
So they're able to build on things here with a field goal, but you know the question is how much longer can they really rely on their defense to pitch a shutout?
That's a great question because you know the guys on the other sideline are saying, give us the ball. We want another shot at this. So, yes, tight game, you'll take the 3. But this game, it's far from over.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
Exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football.
Back now in Nashville. It's Titan football here as they trail to begin the 4th quarter. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line. 2nd and a yard.
Levis looking to throw.
Flushed out right.
He finds his man, Pollard.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Levis.
And he slings one that's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Here's 2nd and 10. And Levis going back to the air.
And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores. And they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together?
40 meter.
13 more yards. Another Titans first down.
Off the play fake, Levis.
Eluding the pressure right.
Boy, took a real chance with that one, but it's incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Now Levis.
Flush to his right. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
It's Deontay Banks with it. And the Giants are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. Well, I mean, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here, maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Here's Locke back near his goal line. And the most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild. And at the end of all that, it winds up a safety. All right, Charles, help me out here. 4th quarter, you've got the lead, and you run backwards into the end zone. You're just trying to do too much.
I almost don't have words for it. But, you know, every coach that we talk to talks about running backs or people running the football, running north-south, getting upfield. He went way in the opposite direction, and that's going to cost his team.
Yeah, it cost him big time. Still leading, but it costs him.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Hey, 24 Linda, select Green.
Levis sets up to throw here.
We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
Here we go.
Levis, he'll look to throw it.
He'll buy some time right. He's going to let it fly. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown.
Nick Westbrook-Akine,
56 yards.
And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away.
Well, now how about this return?
And a nifty return there all the way across the 4.
What a big-time return to seize the momentum back.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Singletary to get the drive started. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Here's Locke. A throw right side caught by Neighbors.
And he goes diving to get as much as he can following a big gain. A nice little cherry on top there at the end.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here.
On the give, this is Singletary. Strong run, but still wrangled before reaching the 20. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
A give up the middle to Singletary. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
All right, my man.
You plus this week.
because on defense, you've got to crowd the line of scrimmage. You've got to get in all the gaps, get up tight on everyone, and try and force the field goal attempt here. You can't let them break one big, but you know something, when you crowd the line of scrimmage, if they do pop one, it's going to go a long way.
I was going to say could take it to the house, but the magnitude of this possible upcoming field goal, every yard counts. They'll hand it to Tracy. He will push his way down to about the 14. Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
We can't be totally sure that that was by design, but we do know that a lot of kickers like the ball in the right hash in order to kick the field goal.
Well, this crowd into it now. 3rd and 2.
They'll try and run for this with Singletary. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. So it all comes down to the right foot of Graham Gano. And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. And the Giants win the football game.
GG's, GG, bro.
Charles, in these lower scoring games, you know better than anybody. Points are at such a premium, but taking care of the football is key.
Interesting Madden
turnover free from whistle to whistle, and they come through with a victory.
Yeah, and that's what won them the game, because even doing it that way, being that
so we see am I gonna stream with Chad? Probably so, yeah. Probably
so. That tells us just how important it was to make sure you played mistake-free football.
With the thing I'm trying to do is I'm trying to just keep streaming till you see it. So, yeah, boom. That's what I'm finna do. Yeah, nigga left out. Chill, bro, chill. I was on the street though, son. I was on the street. That's crazy.
Popped up out this Cybertruck, my wrist cost a lamb. I'm tired of buying cars to my driveway jam. The neighbors still trying to figure out who I am, who I be.
You can almost hear the noise coming from the nearby French Quarter. And they're being just as loud inside Caesars Superdome here in New Orleans. Jake Elliott is out ready to kick this one away. And we're underway in Caesars Superdome.
Yes, sir. Who that ball?
From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return.
We almost whooped the Super Bowl champ last year. We basically got lucky with Saquon for a champ.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. Carr starting with a throw. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good for the Saints. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Carr. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He may have taken away that quick slant look easy there, Brock, even in zone coverage.
Yeah, it is not an easy route to stop, and you have to have tremendous eyes. I talked to you, Kate, and everybody about anticipation as a quarterback. It's the same thing for a...
Blitz is there, and he goes down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Here he is on 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. They're going for this. Big gain downfield. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a fourth down gamble.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
They go play action with Khan. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
He's on the move. Throwing deep for the end zone. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Living life on the edge.
The Saints finish up an excellent opening series. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
So the Saints making the call here. They're going for 2. Throwing again. It's Carr. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points. Well, hey, tip of the cap for really trying to seize control with an 8-0 lead here early. But the success from their opening drive didn't carry over into that 2-point play.
And if anything, partner, really backfired because you gave them a chance to recoup a little momentum they lost. Getting beat down with that drive. Not only that, but if this offense answers touchdown for touchdown, they can actually now take the lead.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Alontae Taylor making the stop. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Willie Gay there on the tackle. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Motioning one of the tight ends. Barkley gets it on 3rd down. Has the first, but wants more. He's past the 45. And he's finally brought down just a yard shy of midfield. First down throwing for Hurts. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Tyrann Mathieu.
That's the honey badge right there, baby. That's the honey badge.
First turnover of the contest. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number 1, and number 2 was in the preparation.
Carr now on 1st and 10. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
93. 90. 29.
Working out of the gun. It's Carr. That's complete to Kamara. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They've got fourth down, so we should see the punt team on to send it away. Carr here from the gun. Got his target. It's Hill. Oh, and he won't get to the sticks. He's out of bounds. It's going to be a turnover on downs. A good defensive stand. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We've got a turnover on downs. First and 10. Here's Hurts. Doesn't make the connection.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on third down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. It's another first half mistake.
There go that ball. There go that ball. There go that ball. There go that ball again.
And the Saints get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book. That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. Third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
From the shotgun, Carr escapes the pocket. And he wisely avoids contact.
Well, I have 400 yards with this. Stop it.
For a first. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's first and 10. Pressure coming for Carr. That's caught by Chris Olave. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. The Saints with a chance to boost their lead. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Motion man is the tight end here, going left. 2nd and 1. Finds him on the crossing route. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Saints are going to have a first down. This is Alvin Kamara with it. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They put a receiver in motion here left. Carr. Flush down out to his left. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky. Stay tight and force the throw away.
Carr throwing on third. Chased out to his right. The ball is out! And this goes out of bounds. The fumble, not ideal, but hey, did end up being a small gain on the play. All right, so they're facing fourth. Are grateful, no doubt, to be facing it. After that sideline right there saved him on the fumble.
Yeah, saved him, Kate, not just on the field, as you're saying, but on the scoreboard. What a hurt to fumble it away inside field goal range. But thanks to that ball bouncing out, well, they'll get a chance to try a field goal, or who knows, maybe even go for it.
First throw for the backup now. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's first and goal. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left in this half. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Strike. Check. Strike. Ready.
And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down. The Eagles decide to spend their third and final timeout.
I'm running it again.
For what little remains of this half.
I'm running it again. I'm running it again.
This time he's looking to throw. The back grabs it.
Get in there. Get in there. Get in there.
He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out. And it was what you talked about, Brock, that courage that kept the chant for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch and the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw. But hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying the time for that.
I'm running it again. I'm running it again.
To the line for another 2-point try.
You don't think I'm running this bitch? Hold up, man. Hold up, man.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion.
I'm running this shit. Get it, man.
He made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that 2-point attempt. So they didn't call on him following the touchdown, but they do call on him here as he sends this away. Covey now to return this. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. It's first and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Man in motion here.
That's what you need. You need to do that. That's exactly what you need to do. You got to do that. You got to do that. You got to. Fill them all out.
Eagles make it a 1-score game before halftime. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles trim the deficit down to 5. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half.
Ready. Practice. 6. Snap. Ready.
Back now, pressure on its way. That's caught. He found some space. And he'll be across midfield and close to that 45 before going out. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
That one's cut along the left sideline. And he gets this forward to the 19. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Covey now to return this. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take the lead right away in half number 2. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
He's throwing for it. He lays out and gets it. Wow, that gets him the 2 points. Well, that right there, a very important 2-point conversion, Brock. Their lead now up to 3. A field goal would only tie this one.
Yeah, the math was pretty easy on that one, right? You know what it does. It puts you up 3 and forces a field goal on the other side. But I'll tell you what else I like there, Kate. It's psychology. Puts a little seed of doubt on that other side. Maybe if you come into this moment later in the game, and certainly an injection of confidence for your offense that they can deliver in the clutch.
First and 10 now from the 30.
17. Come on, set.
They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Brought down on the effort by Quinyon Mitchell. Working quickly here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Ready?
They go play action here. Escapes out to the left. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. He puts some power on a deep one left. This is brought in at the 15. And he's into the end zone.
Darius Lee, you keep your fucking hands to yourself. I'm gonna show you.
The Saints grab the lead on their first series of the half. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Pushing for the end zone, and he lost the football. It's not loose. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Covey now to return this. And look at this return. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Running right, it's Barkley. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Brought down by Tyrann Mathieu. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They go to Barkley again. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Tight end gets it running forward. And he's going to have this one down to the 43 on a good run. Offense in the hurry up here. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's caught, it's Saquon Barkley. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Offense up to the line fast. From the 33 on 2nd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Now Hurts on 3rd and long. Completed here to Uzama. And he's taken down at the 30. Just... Offense going for it here. 4th and 5. He'll throw it. At Pass complete to Goddard. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They're going to run with Barkley. And he only gets this one down to the 9. Give him just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is
man,
not
making
short,
the people lead, man. Let's go.
2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him a few that time, but they'll need twice that to find the end zone here on 3rd and goal. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. Desperation time here on 4th. Had to force it on 4th, and it's intercepted. Willie Gay with the pick.
Over with.
So that brings us to a 2-minute warning in New Orleans. And the Saints make a play that should win them this game. Saints holding on to a field goal lead. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Wow, they're going to pass it here. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Here's a give inside to Kamara. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
They bring Olave in motion. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. He'll look to throw it. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it's going to be second down.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Here we go, set.
Back to throw. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And it's picked off, but, yep, pretty clear he was out of bounds, so no interception, incomplete. So it's a win for the Saints.
Another dub, man.
And finally, Brock, they can...
Say whoever in the chat suggest me another team to use, bro. If you just joining, suggest another team to use. Suggest another team.
You're getting a look at the most famous building in Foxborough. Opened in 2002. It's Gillette Stadium. Joey Sly is going to have the honor of getting us started. And we're off from Foxborough. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Drive. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Out of the pistol, Williams. Buys time, rolling right. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted.
I mean, bro, you talk about a piece of shit game. You talk about a piece of shit game, bro. Check him out. Check him out.
And the Patriots have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh,
that ball was wide open. Stop going and act like he won.
The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
On second down, it's Stevenson. And he's dropped just short of the marker.
He don't duck right. Let's go.
Working quickly here. Backfield is empty as they motion him outright. Hits his running back. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They've got a man in motion. He's on the move. And he scores. It's a New England touchdown. The Patriots pick it off and give points on the ensuing drive. Drake made the touchdown. An early reminder that while you're trying to account for all the options they've got on offense, Brock, you also got to be wary of how well he can run the football, too.
You know, one of the questions that I love that you ask in our production meetings to these D coordinators is, anything keeping you up this week? Anything this offense does in particular that's going to be really bothersome? And it's just this. Time and again, right? A quarterback that can run is such a weapon.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line.
You good up the mute, big bro.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. For that defense, puts a sack on the board.
Williams with 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
I don't know why, Kate, but when I'm thinking of this series that we all just watched, I just hear the sound fun. Not a whole lot of other ways to describe the set of downs that we just watched and the results that followed. It was 3rd and extra long, and now it's 4th and forever.
Williams throwing on 4th. On the move, headed right. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares.
Ain't no excuse. Ain't no excuse. Play ball. Ain't no excuse. Play ball. Play ball.
Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field.
Play ball.
Exactly what they did.
Play ball. Right. I'm not, bro.
1st and goal, Stevenson.
I'm not. Let's see what makes you so expertise.
Play of the 1st. And they can go ahead and stay.
I said, let's see what makes you so smart, bro. Yeah, bro. Okay, so look. Okay, wait. Okay, so let me ask you an intellectual question since you're trying to be. Hold up. What's up?
The Patriots set up
What's that, bro?
red zone. To throw. Here's May.
What's up, bud?
He was on the move, but so was the defense.
So
him down.
You want to be so intellectual, bro? We playing football, bro. It's not that deep. I would go for it if it was 4th and 100. Like what?
Here's May, 3rd and goal.
I'm about to tell you.
Much too high and out of the end zone, Incomplete.
That's crazy. They made you miss that. You think so?
Like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
Fourth down's going to bring out Joey Sly
Good
and
job,
the Patriots
LeBron.
field goal unit for the first time. From 37 yards in the right hash. Up and good from Joseph. And this one is center chains. Couldn't have hit that much better.
You look at that third down play, looking back, and it really turns
no point
into
even
a
talking to you, bro.
play. That's why situational work is so critical.
What?
Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the
What you say? He said something. I'm trying to listen to you, but I'm not really listening to you. Your bitch ass up, bro.
He got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Out of the shotgun, a give to Swift. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Let me explain it to you real quick.
Around 6. That's going to make
3
it
down linemen versus 5 linemen is never a good idea. I understand the game is a little glitchy, so you probably will get a couple tackles. But in real life, that's not how it works. 3 down linemen versus 5 does not work.
You know, Kate, these are not the plays that are like bold in the stat sheet when you look back on it. But these are the kind of gains by the running back.
You're not listening. Fuck you hard to that. Oh, I hate niggas so hard to that.
That's in the hands of
oh my lord. What the fuck? Get your ass off the ground.
18-yard gain. And that's a Chicago first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Gillette. And it's the Bears with a first and 10. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Williams to throw on first. Able to get it to Moore. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Tackle made by Juwan Bentley.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
From the 35 on second down. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
5 men in the secondary for the Pats. Third down. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. A conversion unlikely, but the offense is going for it. 4th and 13. Williams from the gun. He's got it close to the marker. Oh, but they're going to say incomplete. He didn't get the beat down on 4th down. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. On play action, May. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. This is caught inside the 15.
I mean, bro. Oh, brother. Okay, buddy. If we're gonna,
Kid, we often talk
okay,
about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. Gibson has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Well, you're getting a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical third down call.
And he has the New England touchdown. No hesitation on that throw.
Full quarters.
He wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to drop plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
That one right down the middle. And the Patriots take a 3-possession lead. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Full quarters. Full quarters. Full quarters.
We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. First down throw by Williams. Escapes the pocket. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. The Bears going to use their third and final timeout. And that's all they got.
Caleb taking that. Caleb is taking, he ain't killing shit.
As long as
You're not killing nothing, Nathaniel.
Just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
First down, Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. Trying again, following the set. Chased out to his right. Now here he goes.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Off the play fake, Williams. Lobbing this into the end zone. And somehow
that's sweet. That's sweet. Like candy. Like candy. That's sweet like candy.
If is still doubting that this guy has an NFL caliber arm, Brock.
That's sweet like candy. That's sweet like candy. Delicious.
It's got to be such a confidence builder. Yes, the game is faster. Yes, the windows are smaller. But when you execute with precision, touchdowns can follow.
He's throwing for it. And they can't connect. So nearly 8 points to end the first half. But they'll only take an extra 6 into that locker room. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I
I'm glad it dumbed out. Glad I was able to give me some points before that.
And we are just moments away.
Yeah, I know. I'm so glad it didn't happen. That would have been embarrassing.
Santos has it all teed up.
That would have been so embarrassing, bro. I would have literally put my controller down, bro, in real life. Contemplated, like, continue, like, that's that shit. Get the fuck, bro. All right. See, you one of them gadget people. You one of them people got the trick plays, look it up. You know, yeah, all right. Okay, everything is in the game. Hey, wait, time out. Let's be clear. Everything that you do is inside the game, brother. I never said that you hacked. I just said that you just used the gadgets.
Starting on the ground here with Stevenson. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Jalen Johnson with the stop. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I like you, bro, because you chill, but you own that shit.
But at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's
they got these little weird ass plays, bro.
Call it 7 yards on the play, and
that's how you want to live your life, bro. That's cool.
The give inside to Stevenson. Bitch. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
2nd down, they go back to Stevenson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offense up to the line fast.
You got to fight. Right. No, sir.
Made out a throw on 3rd.
Get the fuck out of here.
Down just on the other side of midfield. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a New England first down.
It's top 10. 100% it's top 10. They not got a trooper all right.
A give up the middle to Gibson. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment.
No, that's facts,
bro.
Game.
The
that's
type
facts.
Of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely.
Come here, bitch. Come here. Come on, game. Don't save him. Don't save him.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. May now on 3rd down.
Oh my lord! Look how wide open this man is.
He'll be brought down at about the 29. But the defense is really
all that I stated, brother, was that look how wide open this man was.
Not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th.
No. You misheard me, my guy.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. This is Stevenson heading right.
Oh, fumble that bitch.
And it's a gain on the run down to the 23. Working quickly here.
Money.
2nd and 4.
Bro, come on, man. Come on, man.
They get this down to the 7-yard line. From the red zone now. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
That ball on there like white on rice. That ball on there like white on rice. That's how I do you. That's exactly how I do you. I jam the fuck out you.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down.
Come on, you big fat bitch. Come on, you big man.
The Patriots make it a 3-score.
I don't want him, bro. I don't want him. No, I don't want to hear none of that, bro. I don't want to hear none of that. I don't want to hear it, bro. I don't want to hear it. Okay, let me explain something to you. You're not talking to your average Madden bitch. I know he a fucking linebacker, bro. I know he a linebacker. But this is Madden. This ain't no real life.
And no return.
I don't want to hear it, bro. I just. That. Management.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Continue.
Working from the gun, Williams. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Man, get the fuck out my feet, bro. That bitch said that Shannon Sharp. That bitch said that Shannon Sharp, bro. Cannot make this shit.
Keep driving that defense back.
This is that shit.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Bears trying to make it look a
Get
little
off
nicer
face,
on
man.
that
It's not
scoreboard.
safe. That's finish, right?
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Man, come on. Can one of you receivers do something? Son? Y'all blowing me.
Out of the gun, here's Williams.
Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Why you keep doing it? That's some new shit. I keep seeing people do that. They keep switching. What that do?
Second down coming up.
Yeah, I keep seeing people do that, bro. They usually lose when they do that stupid ass shit, bro. I guess you get lucky with it. Let me stop. Let me stop, bro.
Another try following the sack. It's taken in by Roma Dunze. And they
Come on, man.
bring him down, but that
I'm pissed off. I'm pissed off that I lost this game because I know I'm better than you, bro. Man, I'm so fucking. Oh yeah, 100%, 100%.
Buys time, rolling right.
100%. We can play again.
That's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there, like that.
100%. Wait, nah, 100%. We can play again.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does
Bro,
it
oh my,
offense,
what the fuck was that supposed to do? Make me shake? I don't get, we can play again.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
I don't know. Hold up, nah, real shit, dude. Real, first of all, for one, I'm using the Bears. So I'm not sure how good the Bears is in this game because I don't play that much. But I am using the Bears. I am decently good at this game. I'm not finna lie to you. So
trying to throw here out of the gun.
come on, man, get open.
Looking slant route complete. They'll take that kind of passing from the rookie out of USC.
Yeah, you fucking trash, man. I lose to trash ass dude.
Making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
This is your fault. My contact coming out, man.
Another 1st and 10.
I'll never use this 17 doing something.
Working inside the red zone.
Get in there. Get in there. That's touchdown. I can come back. I can do this.
The Bears get it back to within 2 possessions.
I can do this, bro.
All right, partner, what do you think? Was that
I can do this, bro.
Read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more
just, you know,
yeah, like
there? Yes.
Let that happen, bro.
I think he has on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Hey, let me ask you something real quick. So what's your favorite cuisine? What's your favorite cuisine? Yeah. I thought you like meatballs and spaghetti. No.
And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails. Okay, Brock, dialing up another 2-point call. And remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail and it would just ring and ring and ring? It's still ringing. Falls short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being super aggressive, is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field after you put 6 on the board?
Yeah, this game full of shit.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
It's all right, though. We got man 26 finna come up.
Running the counter, Stevenson.
I'm not pre-ordering that. I was definitely. Well, I might pre-order.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back,
play Ultimate Team?
We did not give you any chance.
No, I'm saying, do you play Ultimate Team?
Before going down. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. So this is a win for the Patriots.
Man, I got one more game in me, son. Give me a team, somebody. Give me a team, son. I wish I could hit them people, man. How do I do that?
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Twin Cities and U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, the home of the Vikings. The kicker, Will Reichert, has the ball on the tee. And off we go from Minneapolis. Raheem Blackshear on the return. And it will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. Linebacker Ivan Pace up to make that play. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Young. A throw there, caught by Leggett. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Third down, 3 to go. To throw, Young. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. 16-yard pickup on that one. It's good for a Panther 1st down. Out of the shotgun, Young going for it all. And he's in. Xavier Leggett, touchdown, Panthers. They find the end zone here on the opening drive, and Greg, they're able to do it in the air.
Mike, it makes you wonder, is this drive a sign of things to come? I mean, this secondary, they had their hands full there. Are we going to see it repeated throughout the rest of this game, or are they going to have some answers on defense?
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. This will be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now here's Aaron Jones. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Play fake to Jones, now Darnold. Taking this one downfield for Hawkinson. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
To throw on 1st down is Darnold. That is caught. What a throw. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Vikings.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confident.
That one intercepted. Picked off by Michael Jackson. Inside the 40. And he takes it back all the way. How about a pick 2 if you prefer? The play backfires for the offense in a big way. Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. On the return, here comes Blackshear. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Receiver in motion. Going right. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Here's Young to throw. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Leggett. And 3rd down coming up. Slot man in motion right. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. He's got his tight end, that's Sanders. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that...
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll put a receiver in motion right. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A gain of 12. And the Panthers' 1st down.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. That's to the left side. Hauled in by Leggett. Here's 2nd and 2. Young hands it to Hubbard. And he's in! Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Carolina. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the Panthers add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd.
On play action, here's Darnold. Open man downfield. It's Addison. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. Darnold now on 1st and 10. That's caught left side by Hawkinson. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 8-yard line.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Throwing, Darnold. Here comes the screen to Jones. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head. In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offense
fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. The Panthers have it. The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain some yards, but then he lost the ball. And the fumble's recovered by the defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback, extending that play, getting some positive yards with his legs, but he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit, loses the ball, and now the defense takes over. So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range, but for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Look at play action with, oh no, that is not going to work out at all. That will be a safety. And that is the last thing you want to do, Greg. When you have the ball on offense in your hands and the other team gets points, it is 2 with a safety there.
And it's really a rare play in the NFL, Mike. We just don't see it very often. So anytime a defense gets the run off the field celebrating, getting an easy 2 points, they'll take it.
1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Well, the guy playing center field, the guy back there watching it all, had all the eyes on him, takes the interception, and goes all the way, Greg, for a very impressive touchdown.
Yeah, Mike, and I just think the quarterback just locked in on his receiver the entire way. And as you said, that center fielder sitting back there, he's just reading the quarterback's eyes, and once he got his hands on that ball, it was nothing but green grass the other way for the pick 6.
Darnold to throw on 1st down. Man open is Jones. He's got it. And he is out of bounds on the other side. They'll have a 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson. And he will score. Justin Jefferson.
Pitch out to Andy Reid how to call, please.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the 2nd quarter.
Pitch out to Andy Reid how to call, please.
Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first.
You little sensitive. Oh, you got us a little sensitive. Little sensitive.
3 seconds, all that remain in this 1st half as that one's away. On the return, here comes Blackshear. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Darnold.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Second and 7. On the handoff, Jones. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play. The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. Darnold to throw. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards. Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. To the right side, he's got Hockenson, his tight end. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
They'll go play action with Darnold. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Darnold now to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. Forget about it. They're going to lose more yardage there. Good job by the defense, and it's 4th down. Darnold. And that is incomplete. Very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on down.
Bitch, I call him playing like Andy Reid.
They think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
Give them 14 on that play, one 1st down.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the gun, it's Young. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Vikings have got it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
On 1st and 10, here's Darnold. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. He's got it! And he'll be marked down the 15-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Now, Darnold. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the ground now with Jones. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. Throwing on 3rd down is Darnold. That's to the sideline and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Shaq Thompson.
All right, Mike. File this play
That's a good catch.
If they're able to hold on and pull this
That's
game
a good
out,
catch.
we're going to look back on this as the
good catch.
pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that
chicken.
one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Another run here with Hubbard. And the defense there to meet up. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Here's the pistol snap to Young. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Ja'Tavion Sanders was the intended receiver. And that'll set up 4th down. On now is the punt team for the Panthers. Brandon Powell, the veteran, back to take this one back. This returnable from inside his own 40. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. Here is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted.
I sold. That aid. But look, they don't change 2 things. That bitch I call him playing like Andy Reid, and you a sensitive little.
A big turnover it goes back the other way, a back-breaking
I ain't talking no shit. All I said is, bitch, I call him playing like Andy Reid. Your sensitive ass got mad.
Trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
GG's. But bitch, I still call him playing like Andy Reid. Fuck you talking about?
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Ty Chandler now to bring it back. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here's first down. To throw is Darnold. He's going to let one fly for Addison. That's caught. And they are...
I call him playing like Andy Reid.
He will score. 72 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run.
And he will score. So the risk pays off. That new math looks good when it works. The two-pointer cuts the lead to 7. A one-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here, an onside kick, not much of a chance.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll go again with Hubbard. Down the sideline, inside the 25. 17 yards on that play. It's a Carolina first down. On the ground, this is Hubbard. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota, as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. They motion a receiver right. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he will work his way to the 11-yard line. Good running and a first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Now, Pinheiro to add on the extra point. He's got it. Panthers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Chandler now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. He's going to let one fly for Addison. And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked up by Sam Franklin. And he's going to go out of bounds with no time remaining on the clock. This game is over. So this one a win for the visiting Panthers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball.